My name is Daniel Rusteau and I'm the writer of Dismissed.
My name is Nikhil and I'm the director of the show.
Hi, my name's Marcus and I'm the producer.
Georgia-Mae and I'm playing Ashley Fraser.
My full name is Rebecca Crankshaw, although everyone knows me as Cranks, and I play Susan.
My name is Corey and I'm playing Dennis.
Jon McGuinness, and the character I'm playing is Jonathan.
My name's Bonnie and I'm playing the character of Erica, who's Tyler's mum.
I think there are some really interesting and vital debates that have been happening in the past few years about punishment and about justice and about power and authority that have happened in our culture across all sorts of institutions, whether it's in politics, whether it's in policing, whether it's in the way our country is run. And this play holds so many of those ideas, but in this real kind of micro world of a school.
I think it's really important because it's telling a really contemporary story, a really contemporary issue, and it's kind of digging into the ideas around race and how we treat people who make mistakes when they have a history behind them, and I think that's an important story to tell.
I think it's important because it talks about knife crime a lot. That's quite at the centre of the story, and that is a big issue, especially in London. It touches on kind of, I suppose, structural racism within schools, within systems, within institutions. So, yeah, I think it's really important.
I think the play is important because it raises multiple questions and it doesn't in any way glamorize the issue, but it also doesn't point fingers, and hopefully people will go away understanding the issue a bit more, as well as just having a conversation around the teens and what gets them into these situations that they're in.
The fact that it pays homage to the power of debate. We're losing the ability to listen to each other and to change and evolve as a result of paying attention to other people's experience. And I think this is a really big danger in all aspects of life.
I think this play is important because we as a society are failing our young people, and this play examines the causes of that and makes the audience question their own culpability within a system that neglects young people in general, but specifically young black people.
There's so much media kind of stuff about knife crime, and I was worried at first about a play that might be perpetuating something harmful or being exploitative, but when I read it, I just was so gripped by it, and I thought it was so detailed in the way that it gets into the psychology of teaching and being a teacher. And I found the sort of debate it has about justice and about mercy and about doing the right thing, really. I found that debate really alive and interesting to sort of put on in a venue like Soho.
I had entered this scratch night, which the theme in question was what lights your fire, what scares you, what keeps you up at night. And that was definitely knife crime. I have family who are teachers, and I have family who are young males, and I wanted to write a piece about that, but not specifically about the teenagers.
I want to produce Dismissed because I'm interested in plays which shine a light on social issues and provide opportunities to challenge existing narratives about people of colour.
Ashley is a newly graduated teacher. She's just started at the school. It's probably like her second year there. I really admire her as a human, as a person, because she always sees the best in people. She fights for people no matter what. She understands the world and she won't give up on people.
My character is a really good teacher and she really cares, but she's been in the system for a long time and she doesn't realise that she has, but she has become slightly institutionalised, and I think that people who are within systems for a long time, that does happen, whether they think it has or not, or they want it to or not, just by the virtue of being involved in a system for as long as 24 years, which is how long Susan's been teaching. you're taken away from some things which perhaps got you into that profession in the first place. You know, your idealism, why you care about it, what you think about the children.
So the character I'm playing is Dennis. He's a teacher at a school in East London. He's someone who is not looking to rock the boat in many ways. He's kind of been in the system a little bit longer, so he trusts it, accepts it, has been worn down by it maybe a little bit. I know I would deal with some stuff differently than he does, but I kind of see where he's coming from. Job security is like a really, really big thing in his head, which I think is something which everyone at the moment is kind of weighing up. Do you give up what you love for what you believe in? And I think that's just a really hard question, and a lot of people fall on the side of giving up what they believe in to make sure that they have a house and security and can afford the bills and stuff, so I kind of get him from there.
Jonathan is a teacher who's been at the school for a long time. He's probably heading towards retirement. So in a way, he just wants to keep his head down, keep out of trouble. He's seen all this stuff sort of happening before, and he sort of represents a sort of a kind of older way of doing things, but he's an empathetic character. He's really sympathetic to the situation that lots of the boys he teaches are in.
So my character is Erica. I think her role is important because she brings in a piece of the outside world into this school environment. I think she says things that people are afraid to say, and she's not afraid to fight her corner and to fight her son's corner as well.
There isn't a specific moment, but what I really love is the scenes between Ashley and Susan. You can see both sides of the argument really, really clearly, and I'd kind of challenge anyone who goes into it with an open mind to pick a side. There's no winners, and I think that I really, really love about it. He's written two really matched, intelligent characters.
Rehearsals has been really fun because this play has gone through quite a few years of development, and now it's really exciting to hear actors saying the words in real life, in a rehearsal space as opposed to on Zoom or just in my head. And it's just been cool to realise moments that are funnier than you expected or moments that are sadder than you expected, and just to see the characters brought to life has been really magical.
I like all the scenes between Ashley and Susan, the head teacher, just because of that dynamic of two people coming from completely different places in their lives, their lived experiences, and they're both thinking and wanting to do the right thing, but they're just butting heads. So I just like seeing that journey for them both.
There was a moment between Ashley and Dennis which came from a really serious point, but it was a moment in which they shared laughter and commonality at a surprising time. Don't want to give too many spoilers, but I like that.
The company, the cast that we have are so wonderful at investigating all of the details of the play and filling it with life and with humour and with intelligence and insight. There's not a moment where they're not doing something that just sort of blows my mind and blows my preconceptions about the plays out the water. So I think that's what's making it a joy to do, is a brilliant play and a brilliant company of actors, and I'm excited to see where we go with it.
I hope they'll question themselves and about their own preconceptions about the way young black men are treated within our society, and also I hope that they will look at the issues within our state education system and question whether punishment is the best way to care for the next generation.
What I hope is that people are really forced to interrogate what they think is the right way to deal with knife crime and what they would do in a situation like the characters in this play. I hope it's something that will give people real food for thought, but also that they find it hopefully quite funny and quite engaging.
Thanks very much for listening, and we hope to see you at Soho Theatre from the 16th of May.
I hope you all come and watch this, and I hope you enjoy it and get a lot out of it. I think it's a really important play, and it'll be interesting to hear your thoughts afterwards.
Can't wait to share this beautiful production that we've created.
Hope it gets you talking.
Come and see Dismissed at Soho Theatre upstairs from 16th of May.
I think it's going to be a cracker.